Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome once again. We're talking about a few things: Manchester United and Benjamin Sesko, Chuba Akpom and his transfer saga. We're talking about Thomas Partey case, and we'll also be talking about Tyler Dibling from Southampton. Now, let's start with Manchester United and Benjamin Sesko, the biggest news in this transfer window in the last 2 weeks. Now, Benjamin Sesko, we both know that till now he has not decided if he wants to go to Newcastle or he wants to come to Manchester United. The choice is his. And Manchester United this afternoon they placed a big bid for Benjamin Sesko of around 85 million package, 10 million add-ons, and 75 million euros package, about 85 million for Benjamin Sesko to decide if he wants to be a Manchester United player. Newcastle is still in the race, and we heard overnight that they dropped a bid of 90 million package, 80 million, and 10 million. So I said it was too much. I made that case in the other video that it was too much, but Newcastle is so desperate for a striker. Now, we all know that Manchester United will not bid unless a player wants to go to Manchester United, because Manchester United is not a small club. So Manchester United like to know from the player if he wants to make the choice of Manchester United before they bid for the player. And Manchester United have placed their bid. Does it mean that Benjamin Sesko will be a Manchester United player? If that scenario happens, what will happen to Alexander Isak, Newcastle, and Liverpool? Will Liverpool still get Alexander Isak if Benjamin Sesko choose Manchester United? Because it will be very difficult to replace a striker like Alexander Isak. He's so good, and you need someone who can be world class at least. Okay, they have tried João Pedro, he refused to come. They tried Liam Delap, he refused to come. Now, I think they should have taken advantage when Osimhen was in the market, but you never know what you have until you lose it. So it's not available. So Newcastle has to be begging Sesko there, and let's see how the transfer saga go. Let's just see how it goes. But I think Benjamin Sesko might lean to Manchester United. Just like it will shock me because Manchester United don't have European football. So why will a player who is in his or who is about to enter his prime choose a club that does not have European football? Let's just see about it. For Manchester United, for them to place this bid on Benjamin Sesko, it means that they should be sure that Benjamin Sesko will come to Manchester United. Then again, let's see what Liverpool will do if they don't get Alexander Isak. Well, Liverpool is fine already. We know they have Ugo Ekitike. But if Newcastle don't get Benjamin Sesko, then they have to keep Isak. I don't see any other way. I don't know the striker that can replace Benjamin Sesko right now. I don't know. So let's move on to another news. Now there's this guy is trending, Nigerian striker Chuba Akpom. He has been trending for a while now. And in the last 72 hours, he has this transfer saga of a merry-go-round, which involves Birmingham City, Middlesbrough, Ajax, which other club again? Ipswich Town. Okay, right now we know that Chuba Akpom wants Ipswich, but let me tell you how it started. He's an Ajax player and he has a 3-year deal left on his contract. He's supposed to be an Ajax player till 2028, and Ajax has made it clear that they don't really want to continue with him. So they loaned him to Lille last season and he didn't really do a good job. So he's back at Ajax, and Birmingham came that they want to get him on a loan fee, about 7 million pounds package, and Ajax is okay with the deal. So he was supposed to go to medical there, then Middlesbrough to Birmingham City. Then Middlesbrough, his former club where he played before he went to Ajax. I think he scored about 28 goals in the championship for them. So they love him there, and in one season he scored 28 goals. So he was prolific at the time, even if he's not really doing well now. So now that he's about to come to the championship from Ajax, his old club want to get him back and he refused to go. He turned it down. His Birmingham City medical is still there. Now Ipswich entered the race that they want to get him, and he went for medical at Ipswich, ignoring Birmingham City, passed medical at Ipswich. He wants to go to Ipswich, but Birmingham now came again and said they don't want to loan this player anymore from Ajax. They want to buy the player, okay? Because Ipswich also want to loan the player. Now Birmingham say to Ajax, we want to buy the player, not loan. Ajax is keen on the move because they know bring more money for them if they can sell the player. But Chuba Akpom wants Ipswich Town. So that's the whole saga. It's so confusing. Where will he go? Middlesbrough wants him, he turned them down. That's his former club. Birmingham City wants him. Ajax wants him to go to Birmingham City, and he wants Ipswich. So the whole saga is confusing, and the guy has been training for like 72 hours with all these clubs I just mentioned. Now let's go to another news. Thomas Partey, the former Arsenal midfielder. We know about the rape case. He appeared in court today, and they have given him bail. And from there, he'll be going to Villarreal to continue his football. So I wish him well. I wish him success. Nobody's talking about it much, but I just thought I should mention it as a follow up. So he'll be a Villarreal player. Then another news is Tyler Dibling, the Southampton player, the wonder kid. Everton has shown interest that they want to buy this guy for about 40 million pounds. Southampton has turned it down, and I'm so surprised. Okay, I can understand Southampton ambition wanting to get more for the player, but Everton going to buy a player for 40 million pounds. Just that I find it ridiculous because no kudos to Everton, but I find it ridiculous because the condition that Southampton is giving Everton for the player, I just think is too much. They want about 45 million pounds plus 5 million add-ons, about 50 million pounds to sell the player. They also want a 25% sell-on clause for him, and I find it ridiculous. I think it's too expensive, and I don't know. I just like Everton and I like their squad. I just feel like Everton might be optimistic this season with their manager David Moyes. So I just want to know how it will go, and I'm curious about it. And I'll just be watching Southampton and Everton. Maybe they have another person that will come and buy the player, but I find it very expensive for the player that we don't know how he will perform from Southampton. So, guys, do you think Benjamin Sesko to go to Manchester United or Newcastle, and how it will affect Liverpool transfer saga? And what do you think about Thomas Partey, and hope he can get his career back, and the whole thing and the embarrassment in the case? Then we also talk about Everton and Tyler Dibling. Do you think that boy can be the next superstar for Southampton or for Everton in the Premier League? So guys, drop your comments. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.